Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Cooking for the Family. I'm Dyvonne and today I'm going to share with y'all how I make my chili cheese pasta casserole. The ingredients are super simple. It comes out great. It's one of the family favorites. This is a budget-friendly meal that will easily feed 6 people. Are you ready? Let's get started. So first what we're going to do is we're going to be using a white onion, and you're going to need 1 cup of chopped white onion. Now I'm using a white onion, but you can definitely use a brown onion or a yellow onion if that's what you have on hand. But we're going to need 1 cup of chopped onion, and we're going to chop ours about the size of a dime, no bigger than that. And this is going to be part of the base to make up our chili. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you're a returner, welcome back. I am celebrating 3,000 subscribers. We have reached that milestone on my channel. I am so excited. I just can't believe it. I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. I so appreciate it all. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to chop up 2 garlic cloves. I'm actually using 3 because one of them was kind of small, so I added in a third, but about 2 to 3 garlic cloves. So once we've done that, I put that aside, and I'm going to be using some Colby Jack cheese, and I'm going to be grating 2 cups of Colby Jack cheese. You can also use a pre-shredded cheese if you prefer, but I'm just going to go on and grate this, and this is 2 cups that we have right here. Now I'm going to set our cheese aside, and we're going to work on our ground beef. I have 1 pound of ground beef here. Now you can also use ground turkey as well. I've used ground turkey in the past. Today I'm using ground beef, but this is 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm using the lean ground beef. This is an 88-12, so it's 88% to 12%. Now you can also use an 80-20 ground beef as well. Now if you're going to use an 80-20, 80% to 20% ground beef, you probably are going to have a little bit more drippings, a little bit more fat that's going to be in your pot. And so what you want to do with that is that you want to go on and dip with a spoon, like a big spoon. Go on and dip most of that off. Leave just a little because we are making chili, so you want just a little bit in the pot, but you don't want too much. So go on and dip some of that off, and that's usually if you're going to use like an 80-20 ground beef. Okay, now once our ground beef starts to get going, I added in our onion, and that was the 1 cup of the chopped onion that we have. So make sure that you mix that onion and the ground beef together, or ground turkey if you're using that. Go on and mix that around. Now once it starts to look like this, and our ground beef is cooked pretty good, and our onion has that translucent look to it, I added in then the chopped garlic. Okay, so go on and add in the chopped garlic at that time, and we're going to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, just like this. We're going to be cooking it for about 3 to 5 minutes. So once our garlic has cooked for about 3 to 5 minutes, kind of gotten some of that raw garlic taste off of it, we're going to go on and add in the rest of our other ingredients. Now in the description box below, I will have a list of all the ingredients you need to make this chili cheese pasta casserole. So I put in 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and we're also going to add some ground cumin. Now, if you don't have kosher salt, you can also use a regular table salt, will also work just fine. And we're going to use 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. And cumin is that nice background flavor, has a slight hint of some smokiness, but it's just that nice background flavor that really enhances the chili. And so we're using 2 teaspoons of that. Next, we're going to use some chili powder. You can use whatever chili powder of your choice. You can even use the ones that come in like the clear cello packets, but we're going to put in some chili powder. And we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of chili powder. We're also going to be tasting our chili a little bit later, just to check it for flavor, to see if we need to add any more salt, if we need to add any more of the chili powder or the cumin. We're going to make sure that it's right there on the money with our taste. Next, I'm going to add in 1 can of diced tomatoes, and this is the 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes, and you can also use the petite diced tomatoes. And we're going to put in an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and we're going to be using 2 8-ounce cans of the tomato sauce. Now, once I have my seasonings, my diced tomatoes, and my tomato sauce in my pot, I go on and give everything a stir and mix everything around together, making sure everything is nice and well incorporated together. Now, with the tomatoes, I like using the diced tomatoes in the can, but if you prefer not to have diced tomatoes in your chili base, well, what you can do is use a 29-ounce can of the tomato sauce. And so you would just use one 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. You would not need to use the two 8-ounce cans, just the one 29-ounce cans. In the description box below, I will have that alternative for you in the ingredients listed, okay? So in my pot of boiling water, I have this pasta here, and that's called farfalle pasta, which is basically meaning butterfly pasta. And we also refer to it as bow tie pasta as well. And so we're using 1 pound of that. Now our chili has been simmering for about 15 minutes now. Let's give it a taste. See if we need a little bit more seasoning. We're going to need a little bit more of the chili powder. I'm going to add some more chili powder in here. And then, like I said, with the chili powder, you want to go in and just season it to your taste, but definitely start off with that 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to add in an additional tablespoon of chili powder, and I'm also going to add a little bit more of the cumin, of the ground cumin as well. Just 1 teaspoon will do. I'm going to mix that around. I'm going to let this go on and finish simmering for about 5 more minutes or so, and then we're going to check on our pasta as well. We're going to cook our pasta just until al dente. We don't want to overcook our pasta because we don't want it to be mushy. So our chili is ready. It is looking good, y'all. We have our pasta is ready. I've rinsed it in cold water and it's also draining right there. This is my casserole dish, and it's a 13x9 casserole dish, and on the sides it's about 3 inches in height on the sides. So with my casserole, I like to go on and put a little bit of the chili on the bottom, and then we're going to go on and add some of our pasta right here. Now another pasta that you can use besides this one that I like to refer to as the bow tie, another pasta you can use is also you can use the macaroni noodles as well. You can use the macaroni noodles, work really great making this chili cheese pasta casserole. Now while I'm doing this, I have my oven is preheating on 375 degrees. Now with our pasta, we're not going to end up using the entire 1 pound, and so I'm going to show you we're going to end up having about 3 to 4 cups left over, and we're going to make another recipe, and we're going to use up that extra pasta. We're going to make ourselves a nice little lunch. So I'm adding in now the Colby Jack cheese. So we did a little bit of the chili on the bottom. Then I put the pasta. I put some chili on top. Now we're going to put a layer of our Colby Jack cheese. In total, we have 2 cups here, and we're going to end up pretty much using the 2 cups. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of the pasta, and we're going to layer this just like I'm doing here. And this, oh my gosh, it bakes up so good, y'all. And it comes out so good, nice and cheesy, and the chili and the pasta. And it's such a nice hearty family meal. And you can serve it with mixed vegetables on the side, or you can also do salad. We typically will do salad. The family really likes to have nice fresh salad. And so a nice side salad goes great with this dinner. Also, the chili, just how we make the chili is a great just to have the chili in a bowl. You can also add a couple of cans of beans, and you can use pinto beans or either kidney beans, and you can drain those and add those to the pot of chili. And the chili alone is a meal on its own, but we went on and we made this chili cheese pasta casserole, which is really great. So we're going to add the balance of the rest of our chili from our pot, and then once we do that, we're going to add on top the Colby Jack cheese, and you want to make sure that you cover everything from end to end with the Colby Jack cheese. And that was 2 cups of Colby Jack cheese that I had grated. I actually probably grated just a little bit more than 2 cups, but you want to use the 2 cups. So we basically put on that first layer about 1 cup, and then the top layer you're going to have also about 1 cup that you're going to put all over. Once you're done with your top layer of cheese, then we're going to cover our casserole with some foil, and our casserole is going to bake in our oven at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes, or either until it's nice and bubbly and hot, and also the cheese will be completely melted, and that's what we're going to look for. So we're going to put our casserole in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. So now we still have a little bit of pasta left over that we have cooked, and this is usually I'll have anywhere from 3 to 4 cups left over. What I like to do is I take the extra pasta and I take 1 can of tuna, mayonnaise, celery, salt and pepper, and some fresh parsley, and I make a nice tuna pasta salad, and it makes an excellent lunch. In the description box below, I will have a list of those ingredients, and I'll also have a bonus video in a few days to show you how to make that really quick and easy tuna pasta salad. Well, our chili cheese pasta casserole has cooked up so nicely in the oven. It is smelling really good in the kitchen. I cannot wait to dig in, serve us up a plate, and see how we did today with our casserole. And our chili spice level is nice and mild, so it pairs wonderfully with the pasta. And do you guys see how nice and cheesy this is? Oh my goodness. Well, let me finish getting our plate together, y'all, because I'm going to get your bite ready. I'm going to give y'all the first bite. Okay, you ready? This bite right here, that's for you. Go on and take your bite. Okay, I'm going to give it a try, see how we did. Wow, you guys, this is so good. This casserole is really easy to put together. It is easy on the family budget. It is nice and hearty. Kids and adults alike will really enjoy it. Well, that is it for me today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today in my kitchen. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, go on and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, don't forget to show it some love. Give it a thumbs up, click share, and share this video with a friend or family. Thank you again for helping me reach 3,000 wonderful subscribers. I am truly grateful. And remember, it's always good when Dyvonne is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.